You guys, it's July 2nd, it's 6:56 p.m. So basically I'm making this video right now because Junaid found out about what Kelly was arranging yesterday with the two girls, except for Kelly, and the fact that the girls had agreed at first to sleeping with me. And obviously Junaid jumped on his chair and called them again. And he was just like, "Oh my God, I heard you agreed. Can I sleep with you, please?" And it's so funny because it kind of reminds me of that movie that just came out. I think it's called like DTF, and it's so funny. Like this guy, he acts just like that, he's just like Junaid. He's just like always looking around, like any girl out there ready to sleep with someone, and then he would just like literally jump on her. The thing about it is, the thing that law enforcement and like these people like Junaid don't understand is the fact that these girls also have families, and they're also someone's daughter. And when you scam someone else's daughter by telling her that you're the CEO, when in reality someone else is just like, "Oh my God, that guy is such a liar. He gets paid the same exact amount my sister gets paid. He does the exact same job." And the only difference is he loses his job literally every single year. And the one year that he didn't lose his job, my sister told me it was a miracle. And he's definitely not the CEO of anything. And then when someone tells the girl that, he basically goes ahead one step further. And in order to be able to not lose sex, he basically tells her everything. "I'm getting into fights at work right now. I think I'm going to lose it again right now. I lost it every single year. Yeah. I even had to get retirement almost one time. My mother stopped me because I was keep on losing my job, and I thought I might as well just get retirement. And my mother stopped me saying, 'No, don't do this right now.' Everything. I think I'm going to lose this job again this year." And then obviously just so that he wouldn't lose sex and the girl would not, because before they tell her, I tell her first. That way I say it my own way and I change my voice when I say it. Like, these douchebags even change their voice. Like, there's one thing you're autistic, and then like they're claiming that they're socially awkward, which like I don't think they know what that means. Being socially awkward is a person who literally cannot go attend a protest because they would get too excited when they would see it, and other people might notice and they might get embarrassed. Obviously, for a guy like me, I cannot lie about that, mainly because they have a brain scanner and they know whether I'm telling the truth or not. And when I would get socially awkward in public places, their brain scanner would tell them, "This guy is getting social." You have to understand the technology they're using that Kelly used to use before the afternoon of June 30th. Kelly used to stroke my penis. That technology is so well advanced that on January 20th, 2026, they were able to lock up the entire brain of mine, except for the childhood autistic brain part, and get that brain savant to basically tell them how it was when I was a child. I'm not joking. And I literally watched on January 20th, 2026, documentaries that I used to watch just like I used to watch it when I was a child. Got the exact same feeling. That's how advanced this technology is, that people like Kelly from law enforcement have been using before the afternoon of June 30th to stroke my penis with. Yes. All due to greed, by the way, since she started on the night of June 7th, right after the artificial intelligence report for May 10th came out. So the artificial intelligence report for the brain savant test for May 10th came out on the night of June 7th. Literally 10 minutes after the report comes out, Kelly started stroking my penis. And I was telling the government from day one, I don't need this. I have people that, I'll find people that love me. And that's all I need. I don't need anyone to stroke my penis. And yeah, and that's what I told the government. I was like, I don't need this. I do not want this. I've got enough love in my life, and this is not needed. And I was saying it since like day one. And basically, yeah, the night when I made the exaggerated journal for Farah, the greedy framer, obviously everything in there was truthful and it had all the facts and evidences with like all the blackmail price tags, the time when she sent it. Kelly knows more about that time period and why she started sending it that time. Kelly freaked out and started torturing me and hurting me, hitting my foot really hard. And that's the part when I got really freaked out and I got pissed off. Like, obviously, like, this girl, she wants to force me into marrying her. Like, well, obviously, if I did do that, she would make false testimonies against me and try to get money out of me. I'm not that stupid, and I'm not going to be forced into doing that. And if I'm not going to be forced into doing that, I'm not going to let someone torture me due to extreme greed. So that night I made a video and I told the government everything I knew about Kelly. Her name, the fact that she belongs to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter Days, the fact that she even showed me herself near the Russian consulate when I was going to Russia, and I described her to the government like she's got hair that like covers over everything. And yeah, like everything about her I could tell because I was sick and tired of it. I knew I was going to get harassed by her because I made the exaggerated thing for Farah, and Farah was like the last one, and Farah at that time was also trying to force me to marry her daughter, but I was getting literally tortured. Like, she would hit my foot really, really hard to try to force me to marry her, and if I would marry her, she would just make false testimonies against me and try to get money out of me, basically harass me for the rest of my life for having an autistic savant. I got sick and tired of it that night. I made a video and I told the government everything I knew about Kelly. Like, you better stop her. She's not doing her job. This is not what she's supposed to be doing. She's just a money grab, and she's been doing it out of greed since the night of June 7th. Literally 10 minutes after the artificial intelligence report came out, she's been stroking my penis with these tools. And I told the government pretty much everything. Anyways, yeah. So, basically, yeah. So the tools that the government basically has is so well advanced that like on like on January 20th, 2026, they were able to test out like my my autistic brain savant from how it was when I was a child. Literally, exactly how it was. I got the exact same feeling using these tools. You got to remember the fact that my brain savant has evolved. So if they let go of my brain savant, I cannot mimic that. I cannot get the same pleasure from watching documentaries anymore, since that only happened when I was a child, and it doesn't not happen anymore. If they let go of my brain savant, I would go into textbooks, and it's evolved. So I would get photographic memory, focusing, and innovation from textbooks. I do not get like, I don't get the same kind of pleasure from watching documentaries anymore. But law enforcement was able to use their tools to get me to like show them exactly what my brain savant was like when I was a child. Yes, that is how advanced this technology is, that Kelly from law enforcement has been using to stroke my penis since the night of June 7th. So basically what happened was she had been till the afternoon of June 30th when the government told her to stop doing that. I don't want it. Like, I don't need it. I'll find love. I've got enough love in my life, and I'm totally good. Like, random people stroking my penis is not something I need. So basically, like, yesterday, it's like Kelly, like, I realized that the government stopped her from stroking my penis. So what she does yesterday is like, she gets two of the girls to try to sleep with me, and I told them straight out. I was like, look, she's only doing this because the government literally just stopped her yesterday in the afternoon from doing that, from running after me. She's only using you to try to run after me. Don't fall for it. You're just bait. And then as soon as she uses you, she's going to throw you away. She's very cunning. But the thing about it is, Junaid found out about these girls that had agreed to sleep with me yesterday. And then he started harassing them. Like, how much humiliation is one person going to bear? Like, he had my elementary school teacher's son, who's only 2 years younger than me. I remember because I was in the 5th grade. I think he was like he was like in the 3rd or 2nd, I think. Yeah, I'm not going to say anyone's names. But yeah, he got yelled the crap out by her son. And yesterday he finds out that two of the girls agreed to sleep with me, and he basically started harassing the girls, asking them to sleep with him. Like, just think about it. If you have a daughter or a sister in your family and someone is making up stories to her about being a CEO, would you like that? Obviously not. The person's lying. In reality, they're losing their job every year. And literally, as soon as he finds out that the girl found out, before that person could tell her more about his workplace and what's going on, he just tells her the truth and what was in reality. I'm getting into fights at work every single day. I think I'm going to lose this one again. I lose my job every single year. I almost had to get a retirement one time and my mother had to stop me, blah, 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 everything, just so that he wouldn't lose sex. And could you not have sold that in the starting? You could have. But you wanted to scam someone else's daughter into sleeping with you over and over again because she thought that you were a CEO and she thought that you were worth her. Is that not wrong? Obviously it's wrong. Like, it's literally like an upgrade from the movie DTF, and these people act like they're autistic. It's like I want to go tell other autistic people about this. They will take this personally. Autistic people tend to be socially awkward. They're not going to go ask girls over and over again after getting rejected and yelled at by someone their mother's age, not by her, but by her son, who's your own age. Like, literally, they're not autistic people that lack social skills are not going to continuously go and beg people for sex. It's just not possible. We're too, we lack social skills. We're too awkward to do that. We cannot do that. And law enforcement knows I'm telling the truth, because people that are socially awkward, they tend to, what happens is, like, when we go to public places, like, we can't, like, if I go attend like a Black Lives Matter protest, which I didn't do because obviously I know myself, but if I did and I would see all those people there, I would get really happy for them. And when I would get really happy for them, I would kind of get really excited for them, and it would look really weird. Right now, my personality is not like how it is. They use drugs to, like, change it so I look a lot more serious. But, like, think about it, it's all due to envy. But their own weirdos, like, copy the real me, which I think is, like, really funny, because they're copying the real me, but they want me to look like not myself. But anyways, if I went and told autistic people about the fact that they copy autistic people, claim to be socially awkward and lacking social skills, but then go and beg people's mothers for sex all day and night long, only to get rejected by their sons really badly, to the point that politicians are too embarrassed to look up in the camera screen, and literally are getting rejected by girls every single day. Autistic people that lack social skills are going to take this personally. They'll just be like, hey man, that's not really nice. That's not something we could even do. Literally, that's not something we can even do. Like, yeah. And, like, the thing about me is, law enforcement knows I'm socially awkward because they have a brain scanner. Like, socially awkward people, they get, like, really excited over certain things, because of which we cannot watch, like, a lot of, like, the stuff that normal people watch, because we would get, like, too much, like, excited over certain things. And so we have a habit of watching things that, like, people that are autistic and lack social skills watch, which would be like documentaries, things on, like, High Street March or Kings and Generals and things of that sort of nature, because we're used to watching it since we were a child, and we don't watch normal stuff that normal people watch unless we force ourselves to be more normal. Then that would be different. But the fact of the matter is, trying to copy someone like that is just so bizarre, because these are things that, like, autistic people, like, people that lack social skills cannot do. Like, if you are too awkward to, like, go and hang out outside before you, like, literally start to get too excited over little things, you're not going to go beg some woman your mother's age for sex till her son, who's your own age, yells the crap out of you, or, like, go keep begging some girl for sex all day and night long every single day. That's not something that people that lack social skills can do. And the fact of the matter is, with law enforcement and their brain scanner, they literally have checked every single part of my brain, and they know for a fact that obviously I lack social skills, and I am socially awkward, and I'm autistic. These things kind of go in together, and they show up really fast in a brain scanner due to the fact that if a person is socially awkward, when they're in a place where they would be forced to be a little bit more excited than normal human beings, that it will show up on the brain scan. And it obviously did show up on the brain scan. And it's just, I find it really strange and funny that you would actually copy something like that. Like, it's like mind-boggling. Like, why would you do that? Like, seriously, everyone has a unique personality. You should not copy other people. And the other thing is, you should think of other people's like sisters and daughters as your own. You shouldn't try to scam people for sex and tell them things that are not true just so that they'd be forced to like sleep with you and stuff. I just think that's wrong. And these people in law enforcement are not doing their jobs properly. Um, yeah, you shouldn't try to scam other people's daughters and sisters like that. It's just really wrong. Telling them stories about yourself that are just not true. The fact of the matter is, with me, a lot of the girls would know that they were told by law enforcement long before I told anyone. So basically, I told everyone on August 25th, 2023, after I won my court case. That's when I said, I have a triple savant. It increases in power over time. I know you know, and I also know you have a brain scanner. I want to study. I want to study now. Law enforcement had told everyone by June 2023. Every single one of these girls knew about it by June 2023, including Miss Deb. So basically, Miss Deb knew about it, and Miss Deb is a prime example due to the fact that she started applying for her daughter's marriage with me in June 2023, whereas 2 months later, in August 25th, 2023, was the first time I ever told anyone about it. So yeah, and so that's the story with that, and that's all I had to say. Thank you.